Hey there, welcome to my VA Snapshot series of the Ridiculously Good VA Show, where we're going to talk about the specific services that virtual assistants can offer different target markets. When you choose to work with a target market, you learn about what they do in their business, how they find their clients, how they work with their clients, and what kinds of things they need help with in their business. After learning the ins and outs of what they do, you can speak very clearly about how your services will support them. Why? Because you know how their business runs and what's important to them to keep it running smoothly and growing. And you know precisely the services you can offer them. Lots of them. That's the key to working with a target market, that you find large groups of clients that all need the same services. And then that's how you get clients easily. I'm Tracy Daviero, virtual assistant, coach, and trainer, and in this series, we're going to dive into 25 or 30 different industries and professions that use virtual assistants, and I'll share what kinds of tasks you can do for them. And then you can decide who you want to work with and start connecting with them. Let's go. In this episode, we will be talking about speakers. What do speakers need to focus on in their business? They are the talent. They need to focus on delivering their craft. Speeches, talks, events, and on growing their speaking business. By working with a VA, speakers can save a lot of time doing the legwork it takes to get those great gigs and make those great contacts. Let's talk about what speakers do in their business and what services they might place value on to outsource to a VA. Speakers, the good ones, the busy ones, have lots of moving parts to their businesses. I have, I think, 8 service suggestions here that you can provide for speaker clients. Let's dig in. General admin. Not a surprise. Speakers need admin of all kinds, just like all business owners. What kind of admin tasks could you do for a speaker? Managing their inbox, responding to emails, scheduling appointments, coordinating speaking gigs, webinars, podcast, and other interviews. If they travel, you can also offer travel services, including booking accommodations and their transportation, and of course, managing their connections and their databases. There really is no end to the admin tasks that you can offer, but these are some that are quite specific to a speaker as a client. Outreach. This is one of the most important things you can do for your speaking clients. Find them gigs. Find them interviews, podcasts, conferences, summits, events, and other opportunities to speak. Outreach is the way that they get hired. And of course, coordinating and managing all of the outreach is a full-time job, or could be a full-time job. So being able to create spreadsheets to manage who you've spoken to, when you spoke to them, what the dates of events are, and that type of thing is really important as well. So organization is very, very important with outreach. Marketing and promotion support. You could implement their marketing strategies to increase their visibility and reach. They can't get hired unless people know about them, and that's what you can help with. Along with getting their name out there, you want to create and manage their communication with their audience as well. So maybe some email marketing assistance would also be a service to consider. Understanding and using affiliate links would even be a good idea so that they can earn affiliate income from the other businesses that they're connecting with and working with. Social media can also be a big part of marketing, and if they have an online community, you can manage that for them too. Again, so many marketing tasks that are really specific to speakers. Content creation and editing. Repurposing content is a very big service to offer speakers. They provide that main piece, that main interview or talk, but to promote them, it can be split up into many, many other pieces to use on a variety of platforms. You could provide transcription and audio or video editing to create some really awesome marketing materials and content for them to highlight what they do. And of course, creating and formatting their presentations and support materials is another great service for speakers. Website maintenance. You don't have to be a full-on website designer, but being able to keep their media pages and event pages up to date with where they are and where they have been is a really excellent service offering for speakers. Technology support, assisting with their tech setup and troubleshooting for things like virtual speaking engagements or events is really good service. On their own events, the speaker is usually the main event, the one who's speaking, or they are the host interviewing someone else. And again, Both of those people would then be the talent. Being able to manage the back end and the event themselves and handling any issues live is a really invaluable service. Event coordination, helping to organize their speaking engagements, webinars, workshops, conferences. There are so many details that go into event coordination. From booking the venue to AV to food and beverage to attendee registration, all of the details are really important. And when a speaker hosts their own event, that is not what they are worried about. That's what the VA they want their VA to worry about. Virtual or live, event coordination for speakers hosting their own events is a full service unto itself. Client relations. Being able to manage the inquiries, correspondence, and other details from clients, event organizers, and potential partners is a terrific service to offer. There are a lot of details with every event, not just the events that your client would have, but other people's as well. And you want to make sure that your speaker client is fulfilling their requirements for other events as well and has other people doing the same thing for them. You want to get all the info that you need, and you need to make sure that your speaker info gets to where it needs to go. Those are some of the most important details when anybody's running an event. Financial management. You could even manage the important part where the speaker gets paid. Contracts, invoices, payments, tracking expenses, all important things to keep track of for their speaking business. Remember, it is a business. There are so many more things that I could add to this list, but these are 8 or 9 of the most important things that I think a speaker could get help with. And some speakers will want help with all of it. Some might just want to choose some things from the list and do others on their own. It totally depends on their budget, like all of our clients. But when you talk to speakers, these are the types of things that you want to talk about in detail with them. Ask them questions about them. How do they manage them? What do they need support with? Through that conversation, they're going to know that you understand their business very well, and they will get the idea that you will be amazing at supporting them. And it's really easy to create packages that directly relate to a speaker's business when you break it down like this. I hope you find this list extremely valuable, and I hope you took some notes. Tune in to the other VA snapshots in this series to learn more about other industries that might be right for you. Thanks for tuning in to this VA Snapshot from the Ridiculously Good VA Show. Now it's your turn to choose your target market and get out there to connect with them. Let them know that you understand their business and that you are the best VA to help them with their business needs. You are awesome. You can do it. Now go get some clients.